In this video, we will be discussing the most very basic of color guard technique, the drop spin. This is going to be the first bit of color guard technique that you will probably learn at any program. And the reason that we go over drop spins first is because it's kind of a mental game. It's not going to be the most difficult skill you do in your color guard career, but once you can understand the kind of muscle memory of a drop spin, then we can add body and movement while we're doing it. We first want to start in a first position turned out. My heels are together, my toes are apart. I am a little closer to the camera because I really want you to focus on what my hands are doing. I'm going to start at a right flat. So the flagpole, the center of the flagpole is centered at my belly button at my spin spot. My right hand is under at the tab. My left hand is over at the bottom stopper. I'm going to squeeze on count 7, and on count 8, I'm going to pull straight up to my right shoulder. Straight up. My left hand comes in, my right hand lifts. From here, I'm going to go through a flat position. This will be 8 and at about chin level. So notice that my elbow is in line with my flagpole. It's not on top and it's not drooped underneath. I'm taking my hand, I'm pushing straight down in line with my chin and really squeezing the flag. From here, I'm going to turn my left hand so it's thumb down, and I'm going to drop the flag into my left hand, grabbing under my right. Hence the term drop spin. So let me go through that one more time again. We're flat on 5, 6. We're squeezing on 7, lifting on 8, pushing through this flat position on 8, and dropping into our hand on 1. Now, make sure that we are not bringing that left hand up to meet the right. We don't want to come here and spin at our chin or neck level. We don't want to spin at our chest. We want to really make sure we're pushing down to our belly button. To do the first count full out, 5 and 6 and 5, 6, squeeze, 7, up, 8 and 1. So let's do that one more time again. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, squeeze, 7, up, 8 and 1. Really watch, my left hand does not move as I'm pulling the flag down. It's staying right where it was from my right shoulder, pulling straight down. Also, my right hand is pulling straight through the center of my body. I'm not scooping around to come into my spin spot. Now from count 1, we are going to let go with our right hand. The left hand is going to twist to thumb up, and then we're going to grab under with our right hand thumb up. Notice I'm grabbing my hands are really close together. I'm not grabbing below the silk. My left hand is in the silk about halfway, and then my right hand will be under the silk. I'm still thumbs up with both thumbs. So we'll do that one more time again. So from count 1, I let go with my right, I twist up with my left, and I grab under with my right. From here, I just repeat that process. I grab thumb down, thumb up, grabbing under with the right. Thumb down, grab under with the left, thumb up, under with the right. Thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, grab under, grab under, grab under, grab under. And you just repeat that process until your instructor gets tired. A couple things to think about. The odd counts are always going to be down. The even counts are always going to be up. Your thumbs are always going to be pointing towards the top tip of the flag, and you're always going to be grabbing under. So that's 3 things. Odds are down, evens are up. Always grabbing under, no matter which hand is moving, and your thumbs are always pointing towards the top tip. So I'm going to go through 8 drop spins, and I'm going to squeeze on count 8. And if we were paying attention to the last 3 notes, my flag tip will be up. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, squeeze, 7, up, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, since the flag is always up or down on the whole counts, on my half counts, we're going to be flat. So I'm thinking about subdividing the flag as it's spinning through air. So this is 8 and is flat, 1 is down, and is flat, 2 is up, and 3 and 4. As I'm doing my drop spins, I want to think about the tempo of the flag staying very, very smooth. I don't want this to be stop, up, stop, up. I want to keep my body very centered and very in control. I want to box out with my elbows, and I also want to make sure that I'm not dropping, lifting each time I do a drop spin. I want to keep everything very centered, very into my spin spot. For my body, I'm keeping my shoulders stacked over my hips, stacked over my heels, so I don't want to start sinking into my drop spins this way, and I also don't want to be like pushing forward as I'm going through this. Everything needs to stay center. The flag should also be about like a hand's distance, like a good fist distance away from our body. We don't want to be spinning so far out. This will get very tiring very quickly, but we also don't want to be spinning up against our body. Now we're going to just repeat everything on the left. So I'm starting in a left flat. My left hand is under the tab. Right hand is over at the bottom stopper. I'm going to squeeze on 7, lift on 8, pull through my chin on 8 and drop down on 1, let go with the left, twist up with the right, grab under with the left, then I'll twist down with the left, grab under with the right, and repeat, so forth and so on, thinking about everything that we just talked about on the right. The odds are still down, evens are still up. I'm thinking about those flats for my and counts. Thumbs are always pointing towards the top tip, and I'm always grabbing under. So let me go through 8 counts on the left, and I will just be stopping by giving a squeeze on count 8. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, squeeze, 7, up, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is the basics of a drop spin.